Go ahead, put it on real tight. Hope you brought your best tonight. They say they got the fireworks, yeah, they say they got the show. Here around the chutes, you're the best, so let's go.
This is Texas Toast. I'm your host, Miss Helen. Kick back and enjoy as we toast the best from Texas.
It's that time for Texas on Tap. I'm Miss Helen along with producer Kyle. How's it going?
Hey, it's going pretty good. Sorry if there's lots of road noise during the episode. I'm going to try to keep myself muted here so it's not super distracting, but I'm sitting outside of a Starbucks and my life's crazy, just like always. Nothing new.
Well, it looks pretty behind you. So anyway.
Well, that's nice.
Okay, so here we go. I didn't bring the coin to flip.
Come on.
Okay.
You want me to start or are you going to do it?
Go ahead. You have some really good picks.
Okay, cool. I will go first. I'm going to start out with a bang. Our boys, Chad Cooke Band, they've got a new song out called Honky Tonk Tonight. And I had to pick this song. I've been listening to it for a couple weeks now, but this week was the time to do it. I really like what they're doing here. It sounds like they're trying to dig into something new. They did a cool promotion for it with their little album cover. They got kind of all zombied up for the picture and they did a bunch of cool videos. So I imagine there's going to be a cool music video coming for that one. But Chad just kind of does this weird, or not weird, but I guess it's unusual for him, but it sounds really cool. It's kind of like a growly voice almost.
Yes, it is. It's tough and rough.
It's tough and rough. I like that.
Kind of like what's going on inside that honky tonk.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a really well-rounded song. Came together nicely for those guys. So cool. And definitely a big change from the last single that we talked about too. So they can do it all.
Yes,
and then
they can. Yes.
The next one I want.
Go ahead. I have to say, because like Chad Cooke Band is like my faves, but I'm still their biggest fan of Senorita Sky. But good job on this one, guys. Great job. I love it.
Yeah, they just touch all the bases. It's like Senorita Sky was our song of the year last year, and that's like the beachy, it's got the little references and stuff. And this one's like a honky tonk, like tough and rough song. And then the I Just Want You song was like a beautiful love song. So
yes, I love it.
They're doing it all. The next one I want to talk about is a previous guest as well, and it's the songwriter of all songwriters, Miss Helene Cronin, put out a new song called Barbed Wire. And I really just kind of wanted to highlight Helene again, honestly. It's a beautiful song. I love everything she does, but it's like the way the song's produced, it's so pure and honest, and you can tell, that she's experienced it all just in the tone of her voice almost. And man, it's so cool. Like whenever you've just got that super genuine songwriter, and she does a career, a performing career as well, but it's just, there's something different about her and the way her songs are written and the way she performs them in recording. And it's just honest and brutal and beautiful. So
yes, she is a super special lady.
Absolutely. Check that one out. And then my last pick and my taproom pick for the week is our boy Nate Burnham.
Finally.
Yeah, right. We're due for another Nate Burnham talk. It feels like we talk about him all the time. I guess we do. But
I know. And
he's the boy.
Yeah. But I'm so excited about this because I've talked about it, but Nate had emailed me this a couple of months ago, but when y'all hear this, it's like he just nails it. So go ahead, Kyle.
All right. So let's open up the tap room and listen to the new one from Nate Burnham, Burbs. So Nate Burnham's laying it out straight. He's letting us know where he's from, like he did on the podcast, right? So,
yes.
Man, it's just so relatable. His voice is always so on point. He hits every single mark in the song. I was just laughing. And, we know from previous Nate songs that he's got a comedic element to his writing, and I love that about him. Honestly, I'm just excited for the rest of this record to come out.
I mean, it's like, and this is so true. This reminds me so much of going to Katy to see family and relatives that I know, or going to, the Richmond Rosenberg area, because I just love the stuff like, are you going to take the back road or the HOV? I mean, yeah, that's a choice. And then all the trucks on top of the curbs. I mean, he just nails it. And it's just such a fun song. And I do want to mention one more thing while we're talking about Nate. You might want to look for something. Go on his Nate Burnham Music social media. He's got a special song coming out May 13th, just for Memorial Day. It's called Never Forget. It's a song for Gold Star families. All the proceeds go to support Gold Star families. And he actually wrote it last Memorial Day while he was inspired by watching a special about the families. So check that out. It's coming out May 13th.
Very cool. What you got for us?
Oh, my turn already?
Your turn already.
Okay. All right. I'm going to start off with a group that I don't have my charts in. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that this group is blowing up all over the charts. It's American Aquarium.
Oh,
and they have had the most
like
ads,
OG
the most
classic
jumps.
boys. What you mean blowing up all over the charts?
Well, all over the Texas charts.
Oh, okay, cool. I believe they're from Texas. They're somewhere around, but I've been hearing about them since I was a little kid.
Yes, they've been around for a long time. Yes, and they have kind of stretched across genres. But man, they have hit the Texas country music chart and they're taking all the charts by storm. Name of the single is "All I Needed," and I thought about you, Kyle, when I was previewing this song because it's a song about songs. There's a time and a place for every song, and when life gets you down, what happens? It's that hook, that line, that 3/4 time that's going to get you. It's all you need to get your spirit up. So it's just a great, happy song, and their sound is amazing. So that's American Aquarium. All I Needed. Look for good stuff from them. Also, I did see while they're pulling Jesse Daniel on tour with them coming up this fall. That would be
I gotta see that.
Yes, Jesus. Isn't that great? Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to mention before you move on to the next one real quick. I've been hearing that song out in public a lot, which that's always just so cool. Hearing I didn't know who it was honestly until you picked it this week, and I listened to it, and I was like, oh, I already know that song, and that's just such a cool little coinky dink,
Yes, it is. And then another one that was most added this week, also made the highest debut on the Texas country music chart at 71. Randall King has a new radio single. It's called Seeing You in a Honky Tonk. It's so nice and smooth. And it's just life under those neon lights, and no matter what she's wearing, it's just seeing her in that honky tonk. So it's a great, strong Randall King song. And now, good friend of mine, we're going to open the tap room for a brand new single from Will Carter. This is Wrong Side of Town. Will Carter's Wrong Side of Town just got released to radio. What a strong song. But ironically enough, he's been playing this song in his live shows for a long time, and it's a fan favorite. And so he listened to the fans and said, you know what? Let's go ahead and take this in the studio and get it out to radio. And we're so glad you did, Will.
Smart guy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go into the charts, I guess. Unless you got anything important you need to tell us before?
I don't know, not really. I mean, I could talk on and on about Will Carter. We got it. Will, I've known him since the beginning, and he has some Sealy roots. He has an amazing story, and I'm so happy for all his success. But we've got to get Will scheduled for the podcast.
Yeah, there might be some moves happening there I haven't mentioned to you. So.
Okay, good. See, I know it always works out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So looking at the Texas country music chart, of course, like I said, coming up with the most added songs was American Aquarium, Randall King, David Adam Burns, Casey Donahue. They had the most ads for this week. And now looking at the top 5, number 3 last week was Aaron Watson. He's at number 1 with Unwanted Man. Flatland Cavalry remains at number 2 with Getting By. Last week's number 1, Ken Fo and Terry McBride, Wild Horses, they're at number 3. Do want to mention that Cinco de Mayo holds an exciting day for Ken Fo. Y'all check out their new single. It's out. Y'all just go look it up. Whiskey Myers is at number 4 with John Wayne, and William Clark Green. God, I love this song. All You Got is at number 5. So that's the top 5 for this week on the Texas country music chart. Looking at the Texas Regional Radio Report. Actually, it's still loading. Let me go to CD Extraction, Texas. And look at you in the middle of nowhere, and I'm at home and I can't even get this stuff right. Aaron Watson's at number 1 with Unwanted Man. Whiskey Myers is number 2 with John Wayne. Flatland is at number 3 with Getting By. And number 4 is Cody Canada and The Departed with If You Want It That Much. And Chad Cooke Band from number 6 to number 5 this week, I Just Want You. So that's looking at the top 5 on that particular chart. On the Texas Regional Radio Report, Cody Canada and The Departed, they're at number 1, went from number 3 to number 1. Chad Cooke Band from number 5 to number 2 with I Just Want You. And I am so excited about this. Number 3 is Case Harden, When You Roll That Way. Number 4 is Aaron Watson's Unwanted Man. And at number 5 is Kinfo with Terry McBride with their wonderful hit Wild Horses. So that's a look at who's topping the charts, and a lot of stuff moving up on them also.
Yep, lots of familiar names and some new ones creeping up down below. Like I said a couple weeks ago, we've got all these new names to tackle, and it's almost overwhelming. It's like, how do you? It's like, do we kind of avoid the guys we normally talk about? Like, there's so many freaking names. Like, I don't know where to start almost.
I know. Well, I know. It's just taking that time. And it's kind of like making a recipe. You know, you have some of your favorites and your standbys, and then you get on Pinterest and you find some new recipes, and then they become your favorites. Just like with my tackle box. It's like I have my go-to lures that I use all the time, but every now and then I see something that, that's kind of bright and shiny that could be earrings, but I'm going to throw it in there and catch fish with it. So
there you go. I like that.
That's how I roll.
Nice. Well, so like I was mentioning to you before, I'm sitting outside of a Starbucks right now in my work attire. My life has been insane, and it's going to continue getting more insane. This is where I would normally tell you what I got coming up this weekend and stuff, and I kind of almost don't want to tell you because my mom's going to hear this and be very worried about me.
I'm already, okay, Mama number 2 is already worried about you, because you told me a little bit after we did our podcast Tuesday, and literally, I have been worried about you.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be fun, and I'm fine. I'm the logistical, what's the word? Not expert, but I like that stuff, and I'm pretty good at scheduling myself. But yeah, it's crazy. So like I was kind of saying, I work at a pizza place a couple of days a week that my friend owns, and it's been like overwhelmingly busy since we opened in the last 2 weeks, and so I had to basically sneak out to come do this. And now I'm here sitting outside of Starbucks doing this. I go back there until about midnight tonight, and then I have to drive to New Braunfels right afterwards to meet up with the Bree camp. We leave early tomorrow morning to go to Las Cruces for a show. And then we get back Saturday night. I'm going to meet some friends at a lake house in Austin for a few hours Saturday night. And then I'm going to Dallas to finish recording my record until Wednesday. And then after that, I finish the week out doing radio tour. So I might not have a minute to breathe before the end of next week. So
yes. Okay. So yes,
lots of stuff.
I'm worried about you. I'll be praying for you. I've already been praying for you. Like seriously.
Oh, well, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Mama over here is concerned too, but I know you got it.
I'm a responsible boy. Yeah.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But you're just that talented. You can go in so many different directions and do so many different things.
I guess so. Yeah. The goal is to, hopefully my buddy Chase, that my boss is not listening, but the goal is to keep it ramped up so that I can not be there very much longer. I had to rip the Band-Aid off earlier. I told him, or I've been refraining from telling him that I'm going to be on tour the entire month of June. Mm-hmm. And I knew it would upset him, and it did, but finally told him. So at least that weight's off my shoulders.
Yes,
and,
that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
We'll be doing our Zoom calls from the road for a good 5 weeks here coming up pretty soon. So
that'll be exciting.
Yeah, it's a wild ride, but doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So speaking of your radio release.
Yeah. You want to do that?
I'm loving it. I'm so excited for you. I'm so proud of you. So I guess we'll go ahead and roll out of here with Kyle Garrett and his brand new radio release. Yay! Spotlight.
The Young Artist Spotlight, and it's my song Spotlight.
Cheers.
Thanks for doing that. Cheers.
And with a heavy tongue, she knew where I was from. As she left, I dare to say, well, you can go to hell. Hell, I'll go to Texas. I've had my fill of every place but home.